Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another episode. We are starting a little bit later today because it's still dark outside. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go and load the eggs that our chickens have made during the night, and then we will hook up the trailer, go to the pub, have a cup of coffee, and then we're going to be mowing the sides of the road as we do. And yesterday evening I was talking with our tractor supply, the dealership, and they said they are getting new tractors, so we're gonna go take a look at that and take a look at our leasing options, and if we can, we might get a new tractor, new to us. So we might get a different tractor, something a bit more powerful, because I really want to start making fields in the meadow behind our house. That would be ideal if that happens. If not, then maybe we can start chopping down the trees. So we have different options. But first thing first, let's go to the pub, sell our eggs, and then let's get on with the mowing. Here we are. We're gonna park behind as we usually do, and then we're gonna sell the eggs. And after that, have a cup of coffee. Okay, here is perfect. Pull a bit forward. This way I can open the trunk. So 37 eggs, 51 pounds. That's amazing. And now coffee time. Okay, we have paid for the coffee. I did get a few strange looks from the customers because just let me show you. I was dressed like this on a coffee break. Yeah. So protection gear. The plan is I'm going to be mowing from church and to the west. So I'm just gonna leave my car and trailer here. I asked in the pub and they said it's not hindering anyone. So yeah. Okay, it starts like a charm. I'm not going to make you sit through all the mowing. I'm just going to do a time-lapse or a sped-up recording with the drone following me, and then I will show you the result. Which should be quite obvious because as I was looking before. Okay, thank you, kind sir. As I was looking, yeah, there is quite a lot of bush on this side of the road, and as you can see, it's hindering traffic quite a lot. And also it's very dangerous for any pedestrians that might be walking this way, because they have to go around the bush and step onto the driveway, onto the road, which is, you know, It's not okay. Okay, so let's begin the time lapse. Welcome back. So as you have seen, we done around 300-400 meters of road. Just gonna fasten this in for a second, and now we're gonna go to the dealership to check out what they got. They said they're getting new tractors. I mean new to them. Some old tractors and some new, and yeah, we're gonna go and see what they have, check the financing options, check the prices, check the horsepower, and then we're gonna maybe make a decision. I'm not sure, but we have to do something about the tractors. Okay. There is something blue in the yard here, but that thing looks way too new for us. And a John Deere. Just gonna take a quick peek for a second. Landini. Interesting. Looks quite a nice machine. It's probably worth a fortune. Okay, and there is a John Deere still on the trailer. John Deere 6300. So 6300. Okay, oh, and there's another tractor on the lift. So what's that? That is Fiat 1300. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to someone about the prices, the condition, and everything about these tractors. Oh look, a coffee grinder, a very old coffee grinder. Okay, be right back. The deal is the Fiat over here was made in the 70s. The production years, as I remember correctly, he said were 73 to 76 for this model. It has 125 horsepower, which is a nice, decent amount of power, and it costs 24,000 pounds. So if we lease it, we pay 1,224 for the first day. But this tractor has a top speed of 25 kilometers per hour. The other one, the John Deere, they haven't gotten around to unload it yet, but the John Deere, okay, excuse me, I sneezed and I had to I had to pause the video. Anyhow, the John Deere 6300 has 100 horsepower, and it has a lower price. It's 20,500, and it is a newer tractor. It was made from around 92 to 97, and the leasing for it would be 1,045 pounds for the first chunk, and then everything. Yeah, and then the options are we can lease it, you know, indefinitely. We could use the option lease to own. That means that each lease payment is deducted from the actual price of the tractor, and after 3 years or any time in between, you can buy the tractor off, so you could own it completely, which is a very good option for us because we do not have the money to buy the tractors outright. I'm leaning more toward the John Deere because it is a newer tractor. It's less options for something to break down. The John Deeres are known to be very reliable. Yeah, so the dealer said I can get in. Okay, so the steering wheel moves away, so I can get in easier. Okay. Yeah, and also this tractor is a bit faster. It goes 32 kilometers per hour, so that's 7 kilometers per hour more than the Fiat. Okay. It starts good. I'm not gonna push it or move it or anything because I don't want to damage it, because it's still not our tractor. But yeah, this looks good. So I am leaning more towards the John Deere than the Fiat, although the Fiat has more horsepower. Let me see if I can talk them to take the Fiat down. Okay, so they have lowered the tractor down, so I can hop inside. The keys are already in. They were just taking a check, making a check. Okay, it starts in the first try. Yeah. Another difference is that the Fiat has a 6-cylinder. I believe it's, let me just check for a second, 7.4 liter engine, and the John Deere has a 4.5 liter engine with 4 cylinders. So Fiat does have a bit more torque, bigger engine, and you know, more cylinders, but on the other hand the John Deere, as I said, is cheaper. So I'm gonna have to think about this. If you have any suggestions, or why would I pick Fiat and why would I pick a John Deere, you can post in the comments. I'm really interested about what you think. But yeah, that would fit nice into our farm. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's already noon. I can hear the church bells. Right, so nothing, because we are not going to make the lease today. I'm going to go and cut some of the trees down at the farm and start clearing it this way. And if we are fast enough, we can take some wood to sell today. John Deere. Decisions. So always put your tools back to their place. You always want to have a tidy operation, as I say. Okay. And in you go. we're gonna park. Now we're gonna park the trailer back into its place over here, and then we're gonna have a look around. What I forgot, I am going. Okay, nice. Just bumped the trailer. Anyhow, I am going to check on the cows also, the calves. How are they feeling? If they have enough food and everything. Yeah, the car can be here. And if we need to, you know, feed them or do practically anything that they would require. Such beautiful creatures. Okay, so they have around 3,000 liters of food still yet. It's all silage, but it seems to be okay. There's no need to do anything except let them graze and let them grow into bigger animals. Okay, so thinking about it, we should start here at the front, at the entrance, because this is the most used part of the farm. I am going to cut this one down, definitely. I will leave this, the big one. This one has to go. Is this one in the way? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure how many we will be able to do today, but I will try to do as much as we can. But first, before we start cutting down, I will hook up a trailer to our Massey Ferguson and pull it out so we don't get it stuck behind a tree or something. Hello, beautiful. How have you been? Okay, let's unhook the fork. Because we don't have any way of lifting the logs, we are going to have to cut them up into bite-sized chunks. And that way we can... Wait, is it hooked up alright? Okay. It felt like it was dragging a bit. We're gonna have to cut the trees into bite-sized chunks so we can lift them up by hand, because we don't have any means of lifting the trunks up, which will reduce the selling price for the logs, but let's just hope that it's okay. Okay, I'm going to put back on my protection gear and get the chainsaw. A few minutes later, I return. And here is our Husqvarna chainsaw. I must admit I have never cut anything down before, so this is going to be a new experience. I just gotta be careful not to cut it so it doesn't fall on the tractor. Alright, so let's delimb it. Okay, that's a fine operation. Okay, slowly getting there. There's these two from up top, and this one. Okay. Let's try lift it up. Oh, we actually can, so this birch is not so heavy. But I will cut it into 2 pieces to make it fit into the trailer. Okay. So yeah. Stumps. I forgot about the stumps. Of course, it's not just cut the tree and put it in a trailer. Of course, you gotta get rid of the stumps. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but I was not thinking about the stumps. Okay, is this in? It's in. Okay, this trailer is quite big. Okay, another. Let's take this one. Okay, I keep getting better at this. As I said, this is my first time taking down trees. So you gotta be a little patient with me. I'm gonna come into the sawmill like a scarecrow, with all the branches sticking out and being all scary. But yeah, all jokes aside, I have to be very careful on the road. I don't wanna hit anyone with this load because that would be very unfortunate. Yeah, I have forgot to talk about it, but I had ordered an exhaust, which is a straight up pipe that goes vertical from the tractor, so not to the front but vertical, and it helps, you know, release the fumes in the right direction, because right now this really is not optimal. The sell point for the wood, so the sawmill, is at the other side of the town. It's past the dealership, so we have to get all the way to the dealership and continue on the way we came into this area the first night. that we arrived. So this is going to be a very careful and slow trip. This road is also very overgrown, and it's going to need some of our brush cutter love. Okay, so I guess the carpentry is over there and the sawmill is over here. I'll just get some attention and I'll be right back. Okay, I was wrong. This is the carpentry and over there is the sawmill. And we are supposed to bring the wood over here. Let me just open the sides. And let's empty it out. So they said just to drop it on the floor and they're gonna collect it later. It's probably going to be cut up to firewood, into firewood. Yeah, the next batch should be a bit more processed, more appropriately. On the other hand, there's got to be some evidence that I'm doing this the first time. So, no shame. Everybody who does things for the first time, with or without a mentor, usually sucks. Just for a couple tries. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Alright. So we got around 300 and... what was it? 354, 56 pounds for this. So maybe it's not going to be 1,000 pounds to cover the cost of the chainsaw, but it's something, you know. Getting back to our farm. And it's already getting dark, and it's only 4 p.m. It really shows that the winter days are much shorter than summer days. Okay, let's park over here. And let's take down a couple more trees. So, this one. I will leave this one. This is okay. This will go. This will go. And this will go. Are any other trees behind? No. So, why don't we just start? Oh no. Oh no. Have I done? Yeah, I gotta be real quick about it and run. Oh no. What have I done? No. Just as I was telling you how good I'm getting at this. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Run. Man, I really don't want to get crushed. What have I done? Yeah, as I was saying before, everybody who's doing something for the first time is probably gonna suck at it, so here I am. Maybe that dream I had before of being a lumberjack is not really valid. Okay, let's try to cut it up a bit. No injuries, nothing really bad happened, just a little scare. It really pays to be vigilant and careful when doing something like this, because a falling tree can be quite a dangerous thing. Okay. Let's try to delimit it. Can we? Again, such a beautiful evening. This really is a nice place to live, you know. I come from Central Europe, which is not a bad place, but it is different. It's a lot more grey. I have called the dealership about the stump grinder, and they said they will get back to me with an offer. Yeah, and I was asking about the horsepower requirement also and the weight. They said the weight should not be a problem because they use it on skid steer loaders, so they are not very tolerant to overloading because of the short wheelbase, but the horsepower, yeah, it might be an issue for the Massey Ferguson. So we see how that plays out. Maybe we'll have our own tractor by then, new tractor. I am leaning towards John Deere, but I am curious for your input. What would you choose and why? And it looks like there's going to be dark real soon, and I'm not comfortable enough to work in the dark with the chainsaw. So we'll see how much we can get done, and the rest will be in the next episode. Because safety is, or should be, our top concern. Because if we happen to pick up an injury or something like that, we won't be able to work on the farm, we won't be able to take care of the animals. So it's our responsibility to stay healthy. There are lives depending on it. No joke now. Okay. This and this seems to have fallen out. Okay, is this too big? It's gonna hit the barn, so I gotta be... There's gotta be a precision cut. It needs to go straight down. We could cut it this way, but... Nah, it's gonna be okay. Famous last words. Timber! Perfect. Yeah, I am definitely not going to be able to finish this whole yard today, because I still have these 3 trees. Okay, let's take this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up what we have on the ground, and then put the tractor in the shed where the trailer was, and I'll just leave the trailer attached so it doesn't get too wet during the rain that is forecasted. Okay, so straight up. Yeah, much neater pile. So what is heavy enough? This trunk is quite wide, so I don't want to risk my back. Throwing my back out would be less than ideal. And here. Okay. I can barely lift this. Okay, this one's a little lighter. I just remembered the joke. Have you heard what's the difference between a hippo and a lighter? And a Zippo? Yeah, hippo and a Zippo. One is a big animal and the other one's a little lighter. A little lighter. Zippo, get it? Okay, almost done. Just a little bit more. I'll let it get stuck on another tree. I have always liked the aesthetic of birch trees. The white bark and bright green leaves. And yellowing leaves or orange leaves in the fall. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. It's a beautiful tree. Looking at how full the trailer is, I might not be able to fit 2 more. Let me just have a look from over here. Yeah, of course I will be able to fit it. I just have to arrange the trunk pieces a little bit better. Okay. I can see the grass has regrown. But I think we're going to be looking at another grass cut in the spring. Okay. Let's take a wide berth. So not to get the trailer stuck on anything. Just check if the trailer is in all the way. Yeah, plenty of room. Are we over under the roof? We are. Okay. Okay. I know we can't really see the difference at the moment. I mean, we can, but not as much as we will in the morning, which is going to be the next time. And I think I'm going to show you with the drone the difference to our farm. It already looks more spacious, I have to say that. And it looks a lot more neat. A lot neater. Hey, beautiful cows. They're such cute animals. And I have to do something with this tractor. I think it's not repairable, so it will probably be disposed. Maybe I can set it for some for raw metal to be processed. Okay, thank you all for joining. I really look forward to your comments about the tractor, what you would do in my position, and I hope you have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.